Dun, 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 dun. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Bum, 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 bum.
What's up, party people of the MOB, the Mob Members Only Baseball? What's going on? What's happening? What is cracking? What's cracking is, you know what time it is? It's time for episode 9 here in season 2 of Mondays in the Mob. This is 2 weeks in a row after having all that time off. So you're fucking welcome. How's that? Why are we talking about sex already? And that looks like a sex thing. What are we talking about already? What is going on in the chat? I'll be there in a moment, but holy smokes. The good thing is, I said the over-under would be 90 minutes in chat in the dugout today. Whoever, I don't know if it was Ray or Crazy, whoever did the thing, they gave you an hour and 45, so it's definitely going under. I guarantee it's going under an hour and 45. So I just bet 2,000 to go under. So there you go. I put my money where my mouth is. Let's see, what do we have here? What should I click on? Don't need that. Quick announcement. I know we had one more. I think we're up to 24 people now at the convention. Probably around the end of February, I'm going to need to start getting numbers because I got to reserve some more places. And I'm calling karaoke this week to see if we can actually reserve space down there. It's not huge, so I don't know that they'll let us, but we're going to have the welcome dinner in the vault. I think I shared some pictures of that. And then we'll go to karaoke. Then the next day we'll have some games in the hotel conference room. We'll have 4 games with all the teams. And then have a little downtime. Then we'll go to the game that evening. And then the next day, for those who stick around, we'll do some underground bowling and see the sights of the city. So it's going to be a fun time. If you're coming early, let me know. If you're staying late, let me know. We'll make arrangements to be available for you. I don't really have story time tonight. I was thinking about this as I was putting the show together, putting all the graphics together and shit today. I don't really have story time. I've been sick. We were snowed in. We got 6 inches of snow. Our cars didn't move for like 2.5, 3 days. And then today we finally left the house. So actually, no, I think we left the house yesterday. Either way, it was like Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So no story time today. But I will hit the chat real quick. I can't see with this prediction in the way and the hype train. I can't see who was here first. I'm assuming it was Crazy. It looks like it might have been Crazy. I can't see through there. But Crazy Canuck in the house along with Doug Day, PSN Blackfire 1. What's up? Members Only Baseball, Annie Beaverhausen, the Beav, David Leathers, the man with the best first name in all the world. Freddie's in the house. Freddie, what's up, buddy? Good to see you in here. Gunny's in the house. This is the intro to the Mob song. I imagine a snake slithering out of a flower pot. Oh, the first part, the slower one, Gunny? Yeah, I can see that. Ray Bashan, not feeling well. I guess you're under the weather. You're losing your voice and working long hours. So he will not be on the show tonight, but he's in the chat, so that's good. And then, that's why Mike All was talking about Gunny's thing. He said, of course, Mike All would turn into a sex thing. Mike All's in the house. Gunny's reached his 5-stream streak with us. Doug Day subscribing for 7 months. And who else we got in here? Is that everybody? Bullet's in the house. Bullet, what's up? Crazy, Ray, Yogi, Gunny subscribing 6 months. Pain in My Ass is in the house. What's up, Pain in My Ass? You haven't been around for a while. For a minute. And I guess that's it. Let's see who's hiding. I always like to see who's hiding. Especially, who's always hiding. Yep, there he is. The man, the big hider himself.
What's happening?
What's happening, Twin Screw? And I think that's the only one hiding. I think I said everybody else's name. So, all right, welcome to the program. No story time. So that just screwed you on the over-under. Just saying. We're gonna jump right into bullet points. But before we do, I'm going to introduce the entire cast first. By my side, as always, the co-owner of the best team in the Mob, Yogi Barr, is in the house. Yogi, what's up with you, bud?
We just got lucky.
Oh, get out. Yeah, you don't get lucky 16 times, bro.
Yeah.
That's not
so far, so
that
good.
is not how that works.
Yeah, but it's a long way to go.
We've got 9 games left, so yes, anything's possible. I did Crazy. I didn't have any stories. I just said that we had been snowed in. I was sick, and that's about it. I don't know what else.
How you feeling, by the way?
I'm getting there, bro. So I was So Friday night, Lisa and I left the house. We went to dinner, and then that's when it started snowing. So we didn't leave the house Friday night, all day Saturday, all day Sunday until today, I think. And it on Saturday, I felt terrible again, bro. I thought I felt better Friday night. Saturday, I felt terrible, but yesterday I started feeling better. Today, I feel a little better. Even I've got, I still have got the gunk, the residual crap, and whatever. But
Yeah.
my body feels back to normal. So, so that's where I'm at with that.
Yeah.
Also,
So I know we don't normally do this, but before the end of the show, we ought to take a moment of silence for the strength and comfort for Crazy's family.
oh yeah, we we'll have to get an update from him too. I saw something a couple of days ago, but I haven't heard much. Crazy, give us an update in the chat if you don't mind. Kind of feels like I need a new prediction. Yeah, because I did do story time kills it. There's two things that make the over under go way the fuck over. Number one is story time. Number two is the next panelist. Keith is back, ladies and gentlemen. He missed last week because of his birthday or some bullshit, but he's back tonight. So you still have a chance to hit the over with Keith in the house. Keith, what's up with you? How was your birthday dinner last week with Michaela? I heard she paid, but made you do the tip or something. What's that all about?
Well, she did pay.
Yeah.
Thank you for that, Michaela. I love you. She did not. Actually, she did take the tip. So as well. So
Hey,
I didn't have to pay for once. So that's nice. Of course, we went right back to me paying 3 days later, but
Of course. But more importantly, you just gave Bullet his first bullet point for next week.
for sure.
I was like,
Number one.
I was like, there's no way Keith runs with this. Yeah, Keith ran with it. Attaboy, Keith. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate
Yep.
that. I appreciate that. Soto, I think, is in the booth. Let's see if Soto's here. He was he had to go take care of some stuff. Oh, there he is. He's back. Soto, what's up with you? How you been for the last week since we last did this show?
Doing good, man. How are you? You sound better.
Do I? Because I mean, when we talked earlier today, I was still kind of waking up and stuff, so I didn't sound great.
Yeah, you were coughing quite a bit this morning.
Yeah. But I'm feeling better now. Of course, by the end of the night, I'll probably have no voice. So here's part of the thing, Soto. You know how Ray does his rants right at the end of the show for the upcoming matchups. Well, he's not feeling well. He's lost his voice. I'm the one who's going to have to fucking say him tonight. So guess what's going to happen to me?
You're going to lose your voice?
Yeah, thanks a lot, Ray. Yeah, I'm supposed to call a game tomorrow too, I think. Shit. So, although you know what I'm going to do? Oh no, who's the most monotone person? Who do we have that just talks like this all the time in our league? We should have them come on and do his Ray. Who? Nate. We should have had Nate or Leathers.
Nate or like Leathers.
Leathers is kind of monotone.
Ooh.
Oh,
but Leathers. But Leathers has.
Okay, Ray is saying make me do them in the chat.
Yeah, I thought about that.
Oh,
I've been told I can be kind of monotone. So
I just think it would be.
Funny.
I think it would be
funny if Keith did it.
It would.
Then we'll hit the over.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Because Keith would be like, "Okay, Brewers, what the fuck, guys?"
My take on that is,
Twin Screw would be pretty good too.
Perfect.
For sure.
Twin Screw would be great.
That's actually not bad either. All right. Well, speaking of our last panelist, Bullet. I don't know, man. I think Nate would have been the perfect one, though. I think I would go with Nate too. I think. What do you think about that?
Nate would be good. But I think Keith or Twin Screw. Twin Screw would be perfect.
Do you remember back? Back
here,
what's that, Soto?
I would say since Keith is here, I would just go with Keith.
Yeah, probably. But do you guys remember way back in the Access Live days when we would go really long and Nate would be a panelist and he would be like fucking like 3/4 asleep by the end of the show, and you'd go to him and we'd be like, "So what do you think about this? Whatever Lone Star fucking Fort Worth game?" Well. And then we made him shave his beard live on camera, which was a blast.
That was great. Yes.
That was definitely a momentous occasion for sure. All right. Brett, speaking of momentous occasions, let's get to bullet points. I see we got 6 bullet points, so you got your 6-shooter locked and loaded bullet and ready to go, or what?
Yeah, before I do, I have a bit of story time. Actually, I'm losing my voice too. I feel like
Wow,
shit
we're
today.
all fucking doing this.
You sound like it.
Yeah. So the fact that it's like freezing here in New York, and I'm just in
Stuck
a
inside.
fucking stuck inside pissed mood. So my story time is this. After 14 years at my current job, I got laid off last week. How
What?
about
Oh.
that?
What?
Yeah.
We were just talking
Yeah.
about how you were trying to do a few more years so you could retire.
Yeah. I was trying to dance between the raindrops and hang on, but those motherfuckers got me. They actually sacked my whole team.
Oh.
And to make a very long story short, basically our team was let go because we did a good job, and now they thought that they could absorb they could absorb our team with another team because we did such a good job. Like we reached our mandate. Like the team was created like 5 years ago, team of 4 guys, and we hit our mandate. Our roles were expanded over time because we did. There was nothing left to do because we did such a good fucking job.
Right. So you get punished for
Yeah.
overachieving.
Yeah. So my reward for overachieving is getting fucking sacked after 14
Is
years.
fuck
Those
you, hit the
motherfuckers.
hit the bricks, pal. Unbelievable.
It's such a fucking, it sucks, man. It's just the weather sucks here. Like I'm just in such a pissy fucking mood. It's just
Man,
brutal,
it sounds like
brutal.
you should probably do Ray's rants tonight.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. I would definitely do it, but I am just like really not feeling
No,
it,
you
dude.
also
Like,
sound you sound like your voice is going or something, or you're
Yeah.
sick.
it's about to go. It's gravelly, more gravelly than usual.
Yeah, well, fuck.
But,
well, that sucks, Bullet. We're sorry to fucking hear that, man.
man.
That fucking blows, man.
It
All right,
blows.
here's what we're gonna do. Everybody, we're all just gonna go in together on the lottery. We're gonna win the lottery. We're gonna divide it up.
There we go.
And then
How great would that be,
dude? And then we're just gonna fuck around all day, every day.
Yes.
Doing this stupid shit.
Hey, Bullet, I'm sorry,
Every
man.
5 weeks.
If I didn't pay attention to this before, but if you can say, what did you do? What was your job actually? Like
I worked for. I actually have like a non-compete and a non-disclosure, so I can't actually say too much.
No, that's fine. That's fine. That's why I'm asking.
I work for a financial data services company, pretty much the biggest one on the globe. I work for the New York Stock Exchange, basically.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, that's fucking unbelievable.
So, yeah.
That's a bummer,
And
bro.
you know what? And the funny thing, I'll just add one more thing. The funny thing is that since 2020, since COVID, our company has hit highs in revenue and profit, all-time highs in revenue and profit every year since 2020, including this past year. Company's never been doing better.
Wow. And
Florida a little early for you, Mel, maybe?
I just need a little more scratch to do it. I just need a little more.
Everybody's got their number, right?
If I could.
Everybody's got their number.
Got a number.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, damn, Bullet. I'm sorry to hear that, man. That sucks. That really
Thanks,
is
man.
shitty for sure.
It's called get out of New York and go to the Midwest and save money.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, well, that's definitely on the table. Is to definitely get the fuck out of here.
That's been on the table for my wife and I, and that's exactly what we're doing here in about a year.
Oh shit! Hold on, Ray. Just reminded me we have to hit him do bullet points because this conversation is working well for the over. And fuck them because I put 2,000 on the under.
You said no story time. We had story time.
I know. Well, no. If I had known that, I would have gone right into it. But damn, Art's like, see you in Miami, Bullet.
Yeah. Oh, I'm coming, Art. I'm coming. I'll be there soon. Sooner than later, probably. We'll see.
Well, in addition, go ahead, buddy. Sorry.
Yeah, no. If I had the means to retire today, I would certainly do so for sure. I've checked out already. Like I was checked out at the job.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, I'm just like, it's just and the thought of starting over somewhere else and just like
I know, right?
It's like, and it's more story time. So this is the worst. So on Friday, right? Friday, we're having this big snowstorm over the last weekend. So like the company says to everyone in the New York office, work from home on Monday, no problem. So we all work from home on Monday. On Monday, I happen to have my my performance, like not even performance, my bonus review, where I get on a call, my boss tells me what my bonus is going to be, what my raise is going to be, and lays out goals for the next year. So I'm thinking, all right, cool. This is going to be a great fucking meeting. I have a Zoom meeting at 10 o'clock. Let's go. They'll tell me my fucking bonus, give me my raise. It'll be a good day. So I get on the fucking Zoom and I do not see my boss. I see my boss's boss and fucking two
Oh.
momos from fucking HR.
Yeah, you knew.
So my heart sank immediately. It was
Yeah.
brutal. Fucking brutal.
You had no, like, this is out of left field. You had no idea it was coming?
No, this
Yeah.
blindsided.
Wow.
Blindsided. And it's funny because
Totally blindsided. He was just at the Christmas party. Remember?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
He couldn't be here for a show because it was a Christmas party.
yeah, maybe because I had such a good time at the Christmas party, they had it in for me. I don't
They're
know.
like, that guy's making way too much fucking money, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
Winkler.
like, I've been-
Winkler missed the beginning of this. When he was laid off. Would you say what day? Last Monday.
Monday, yeah,
A
last
week ago
Monday.
today.
Yeah. So,
Oh yeah, Clam's in here.
Yeah,
They
so-
must look at all these fucking tardy motherfuckers not paying attention.
tardy mofos, man. So yeah, so this was after 14 years, and I guess thankfully in corporate world, especially in New York, like this is the second time this has happened to me in 30 years. The first time I was with my company for 15 years. So apparently I have a shelf life of 14, 15 years, and then I get canned.
Wait, hold on. So we started doing bullet points in 2020. So I've got you for 8 more years.
You got me for 8 more, then you can sack me, Dave.
Okay,
Right,
all right.
exactly.
Well, shit. If I'm still doing this in 8 years, just fucking shoot me, man. If I'm still
Yeah.
doing this at 66, holy fuck,
Count
man.
it as a blessing.
But
if
we'll
you
be
are.
doing it. But we'll be doing it in like a beach resort that we own in Aruba. After
Yes.
the lottery. So it'll be awesome.
Yes. Dude, I want to. So I just to kind of. I mean, since we're doing fucking story shit and talking anyway, there is I think I don't know if I've told this before. I think I did tell this. Did I tell this last week about the island of Lipari where Lisa's family's from? Did I tell this story before?
Yeah.
Okay.
A little bit.
So we're starting to make plans. We're gonna go next year, and we're gonna go to the island. It's an island off of Sicily, and we're gonna go there and there are a couple other places where her family lives. And I got to be honest with you, bro. If we fall in love with Italy, we might fucking move. We might fucking bounce. And I mean, fuck, living in the Mediterranean. You
Oh
know,
my gosh.
with wine that doesn't put 76 additives in it, like real fucking wine and all that. I mean,
Right.
it sounds amazing. And dude, cost of living right now in Italy, in mainland, especially the north, it's pretty expensive. But down in Sicily, bro, it's not fucking expensive at all. But you got to get into passport issues and visa issues and all that shit anyway. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. But I'm telling you, bro, that whole living on a fucking island shit may not be too far away.
For real.
For real, man. Especially if we're all going to go in together and play the lottery together. Dave isn't going to a place where he can't stream the mob. It's like him saying he's going under on a show.
It's a prerequisite.
Right.
I know. Shit. Well, so that means I got to make sure I go somewhere where there's good fucking internet, apparently, right?
No, we just hire somebody to stream the mob.
Oh,
You
there
don't have
go.
to do it
Oh,
anymore.
Yeah. I'll make him an offer he can't refuse.
Yeah, you go.
That's right.
Or I'll have Bullet put some fucking
Under
bullets
bosses.
in him. There you go. Exactly.
Under boss
There
is
you go.
vetted.
All right. Ray let us down, not by not doing his own fucking shit, but now I got to do the drum roll. So I got to find this fucking drum, and I'm not doing no fucking gong shit
No
either.
gong.
So that's not gonna happen. So, Kate says AI Mondays and the mob host. Yeah, I mean it's all this whole show and this league is all gonna be run by AI probably pretty soon anyway. So, whatever, it'll help me. Anyway, Bullet. Again, we're all sorry, bro, and that does blow. That sucks, man. Especially at our age to have to go find another one. Just for like however many years you got left. That
Yeah,
sucks.
man. Like that's the thing. Like it's like to get from here to it's like being employed again. Like the fucking it's like I'm filled with like dread getting from here to like that. You know what I mean? It's just And I have a fucking I have to look at the fucking severance. I have like a non-compete. Like I gotta get a fucking lawyer. Like it's fucking brutal.
Ugh, that sucks.
Yeah.
It all
Yeah.
sucks. Well, I don't know why does sex keep coming up in the fucking chat? What is this?
It's Michael.
Rip the what? Oh, the bong. What the fuck? What are we talking about bongs now?
Yeah, well,
Dude, I'm just not reading the chat anymore.
He meant the gong. He meant
the gong, not the bong. Okay,
Yeah.
all right. Bullet.
It's funny. The gong actually has its own bullet point, so to speak, this week. So.
Oh,
you know what's
boy.
funny is I didn't even read your bullet points at all.
Shit.
I was running behind today, and so I just started copying and pasting. So hopefully I pasted everything. I don't even know. But
we'll soon find out.
We're about to find the fuck out. All right, Bullet. Week, what is it? What is this? Episode 9? Are we in episode 9? Season 2, Mondays in the Mob, bullet points. Bullet point number 1.
Okay, bullet point number 1. Dave's microphone was malfunctioning right off the bat. And when I mentioned it, he initially didn't believe me and thought I was being a dick. As it turned out, my headphones were fucked up too and sounded like shit, and Dave and everyone else made fun of me. All I'm saying is that the show would benefit from an HR department because you fuckers are mean.
Whoa. Hey, don't make me get HR in here right now, buddy.
That would not go well if we had an HR department.
No, it would not. I was just about to say, have you had enough of HR for 1 week anyway there, Bullet?
Seriously, right. I wrote that before all that. Yeah.
Fuck those guys.
Yeah, fuck those guys.
Fuck HR. I hope this is being recorded. Oh, it is. We're live. All right. Fuck HR. Fuck jury. Oh, speaking of jury duty, real quick. Frank the Franchise Wade we don't think he's going to be able to call a game this week because he might be on a federal case this week down in Louisiana. Yeah, I can't wait to hear about that one. So one of these days we'll have to have him on and tell us about that one. But anyway, bullet point number 2.
Number 2, Dave was telling us about the last time he moved in 2019 when he used a huge moving pod that was 16 feet long, 8 feet wide, and 7 feet high. Ray said Dave's ego took up 3/4 of that space.
All right, so full disclosure on this. I actually rented another semi-truck to put my ego in, and we put the stuff in the smaller box.
That tracks.
I don't know where I get this rep from. This is terrible. All right. Normally I would say let's talk more about me, but I'm trying to get the under, so let's go to bullet point number 3.
Okay, number 3. After chatting about how shady the moving industry is, the panel decided that we are starting a mob moving company where we have no trucks and just show up to a house and bring everything to a warehouse and resell it. If you can't beat them, join them.
Fucking join them.
Thieves.
That's right. You know what?
Thieves.
That's right. We're going to start our own movie company. It's all going to go to some fucking island that we're going to own in the fucking Caribbean or something now. I'm telling
Sounds
you.
good.
We're going to do dude, everybody's in, right? We're going to do the lottery. We're going to buy an island. We're going to do our thing. All right. I'm glad we're all in agreement because I don't hear anybody talking back. Bullet point number 4.
Okay, number 4. After the long layoff between shows, Ray was a little rusty and kept prematurely gonging the gong effect during bullet points. I'm pretty sure Clams was thinking to herself that this is one of those art imitates life situations.
Ooh, that's a good one. You know what? Hold on. That one deserves a little something extra. Hold on one second. Where's it? There you go. Oh, that's fucking great. Clams. She's like what? Oh, that's fucking great. That is fucking great. Oop. Look at Michaela. Oop. All right. I don't think we should comment on that one. Let's go to bullet point number 5. Maybe. Hold on.
Okay, number 5. After the bullet point where Ray called the Mets Soto's bitches, as I was transitioning to the next bullet point, like a ninja, Yogi snuck in a little bitches comment referring to the Mets. It was barely audible, but we all heard it, and to be fair, it was hilarious. Dave called Yogi sneaky and said, "Whatever you do, don't fall asleep when Yogi's behind you."
I think we knew that long before he ever said little bitches, but I'm just saying.
Yeah,
I've known this guy.
And you did add for various reasons to the end of that comment. I mean, which I wanted to ask you about. Can you specify the reason?
First of all, I could say a lot of shit about that last bullet point with Clams, you motherfucker. But she's in chat.
Is that your real voice now, Ray?
Wow,
that is my voice right now. Yes.
Is it because you're sick, or did you lose your voice?
Probably sickness.
Are you sick?
Yes, I definitely am.
So wait, but you're still working every day and working long hours or whatever you said in the chat?
Yes. Yes, my boss doesn't give a fuck.
Wow, you can't call in sick. It would be bad for
Nope.
you if you called in sick. That's crazy, man.
I'd get moved down to part-time and lose benefits.
Ah, that sucks.
That is fucking man. What's going on with the fucking workplaces around this fucking place? We got to send some mob
man.
motherfuckers here somewhere.
We really do.
We might send the mob. I mean, we have some friends in New York. We can go make your friends an offer they can't refuse.
Yeah.
All right, Ray, go away. Go. Don't bring your sickness in here. Go lay down or something. Get out of here. Okay. Bullet point number 6.
Number 6. It was either the onset of dementia, too much wine, or he was just hungry, but Dave called the Milwaukee Brewers the Milwaukee Burgers.
I don't know. I still don't know how the fuck that happened. It literally made, like, burgers there's like zero context for that when I said it.
Yeah, there was no context to the comment. We weren't talking about food or burgers or anything. It just came out. It's weird.
I don't know what to say about that. I will say that Wink says that Ray's not really sick. He's just sick of having dicks in his mouth from the sun.
Oh my God.
Oh shit.
He sounded like Gollum.
Dude, when he started talking, I was wondering who the fuck was talking because it didn't sound like him at all.
Yeah, it sounded like someone was doing like a voice. Like it didn't sound
I thought somebody was doing
legit voice.
Exactly. I thought somebody was like trying to be funny and shit. Well, not funny. All right. As always, you've got bonus bullet points. Usually have to do with Ray's rant. So
correct.
Let's see what these are.
Okay, have a couple of highlights from Ray's rants. First one, when talking about the A's-Yankee series, he said Mike Churchill was fucking him up left and right, and I'm not talking about Anastasia on her birthday.
You know what? And I wonder how her birthday was, by the way. We never found out, did we? Anastasia, how was your birthday?
Yeah.
In the chat. You could tell us. If she was there earlier, if she's still there. But I agree with you. I'm sure he was actually talking about that, but you know, Ray, he lies all the time. Go ahead.
All right. Second one was he called the Giants a fucking disgrace to the mob and said calling them the San Francisco Snookies is more of an insult to her than being called a whore on the Jersey Shore. So that's some fighting words right there.
I remember that. I remember that one. That was anytime the Giants get ripped on, I fucking love it anyway. So I was all down for that fucking one.
Yeah.
Clam says I tried talking to him earlier and got scared, hung up on him, and told him to call me when he didn't sound like a gremlin.
Shit. Damn.
Shit, that's
Jesus.
wild. All right, go ahead, Bullet.
Okay, last one is Ray said that James Troll continues to do exactly what his last name represents, which is troll the league into believing he's an actual pitcher.
That was so fucking low.
Brutal.
That was fucking brutal. And you know what? Just for the record,
knowing Troll, he would love that. That is fine.
Yeah, he. I mean, and let's be honest, he actually pitched pretty well last week. So he
was the only pitcher with no walks.
Yeah, he's actually starting to become a real pitcher, believe it or not.
There you go.
Hold on, so he's pitching great this week, said Mike All. Oh, are you talking about last week? Yeah, he definitely was. All right, ladies and gentlemen, bullet points as always. Letting us know how fucking absolutely terrible we are week to week. And remind us. Thank you for the reminder as usual, Bullet.
My pleasure. My pleasure.
All right, let's talk some baseball. I love these bullets every week. I bet you do, Ray. The standings. I'm going to start with Yogi here. Yogi, all right, we got 7 weeks down. We got 3 weeks to go. And just a quick reminder, the top team in each division gets a bye. The middle teams play a wild card to see who plays the top team, and the last two play in something that we still we don't have a name for, but it's the AACL version of the toilet bowl, or the mob version of the toilet bowl. As you look at this, and you take your own team out of the equation. I've seen, Mets and A's keep switching places. Orioles, Cardinals, and Cubs have been switching places a lot. The consistent thing, unfortunately, has been the Yankees and the Giants in the cellar. But I don't know how you feel. Am I the only one who feels like the Yankees and the Giants actually haven't been playing that bad? And I don't think that both of them are going to end up in the cellar. What are your thoughts on the standings? Uh-oh. Did we lose Yogi? Oh, we lost Yogi. He was having some trouble
might have.
earlier. Yeah, Keith, you want to take
Yeah,
that
he's not
question?
muted.
Why don't you take that question
He's
for
not
now until
muted.
we wait for him?
Yeah, I mean, at this point in the season, I for one am surprised at what the OG division looks like. I thought it would have looked more like the newbies division, but nope. Here we are. Yeah, I think it is kind of interesting. I think someone said this last week during one of the broadcasts or in the Mondays in the Mob show. I can't remember because I caught part of it later after dinner that night. But it is interesting how the Mets and the O's and the Yankees are 3 games apart from each other,
Mm-hmm.
and that encompasses 7 of the 8 teams in this league. So everyone is within. They're not far off from each other, but it seems like there are some teams like the Yankees and the Giants that, like you said, are not playing that bad, but they're in the cellar. And then there's some teams like, I don't know, like the Athletics just had a rough week last week. The Cards just had a rough week last week, and they're sitting at 2 and 3 in their standings. They're not in last place, so
We didn't have a
it's
bad week last week. What the hell are you talking about?
got.
You better
Did you
go
not?
check.
Did I get? Did
No,
I
you're
get my
right. That was the week.
teams-
That was the week before.
Oh, the week before.
I was gonna say yeah.
Okay.
I was about to say I didn't think I got my teams mixed up. Who knows?
No, I think you did.
Um,
the A's did well last week, right? They won 2 out of 3. Wait, hold on.
This is what I get. This is what I get for
missing a
working
week.
so. This is what I get for missing a week. Yeah.
You're a week behind.
Yeah.
You
I
got your
got to
brain-
get back into it.
You got your brain fucked up so much last week that you forgot what week it was. Michaela, stop doing that to this guy.
Oh man, we don't want to hear that. Plug your ears, Rob Foraker. Hey, real quick, sorry, Michael, put that suggestion in the chat again. I actually forgot about that and forgot what it was. And also, somebody else said something in here. No, the Brewers have not clinched yet. Whoever asked that question, we still have 9 games. Oh, there's Yogi. Yogi, what happened to you?
It booted my headset out of Xbox. I had to reboot.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Well,
It's all
then
good.
I'll give you the next question then, which is the two in the middle. You got the Cardinals and the Orioles. Been kind of going back and forth. You got the Mets and the A's have been going back and forth. If the standings were to stay the same, which I don't think they will, I think either the Yankees or the Giants, I think one of them will end up finishing third and making the wild card. But let's say it stays the same. Is there going to be an advantage to finishing second over third with the way we've been doing things here? The playoffs are going to be, a home and away and a neutral. So, is there going to be? There's probably no advantage to finishing second over third, is there? Except maybe having the first home game, maybe.
It's just making it. It's just making it. Is what it all really boils down to. Yeah, and you get the first home game, but then you got to come up back with an away game.
Yeah, sorry. You know what? Actually, I might have misspoke there. I need to go look what we wrote down because I know we debated that, and I can't remember which way we decided.
Yeah. Either way,
it may actually be a home neutral thing.
You're playing the second place team, who the winner gets to go play the Cubs. So either way, you got to win that series. So it doesn't really matter second or third. You just want to make it.
Hold on. I'm looking it up right now. Oh no. We decided it's going to be home. It's going to be home away home. So the higher seed will have two home. There will be no neutral fields in the playoffs. I'm glad I looked at it back up. So on the 3-game series, it's going to be home away home. So then there would be an advantage to getting that second seed.
Yes, that changes it.
Unless you're a team that plays better on the road.
Right.
I don't know, man.
It's right now. It's just survive and make the playoffs and then go from there.
It really is. Speaking of those teams, Soto, something I checked today, I think the Orioles lose the tiebreaker against the Cardinals and the Yankees. If there's a 3-way tie there, the Orioles would be the odd team out, going from the best regular season record last season to not even making the playoffs this season. What's going on with the Orioles, and what else stands out in your division with the Brewers, Mets, A's, and Giants for you there in the newbies?
Dude, the Orioles are just, I'm sure you saw my rankings.
Yeah.
Dude, the Orioles are just, I don't know, dude. They can't hit, bro. They can't get runs. It's been like this for weeks now, just weeks. I hope they come out of this slump because I don't want to face you next week with you guys being the same way. But I don't know. I don't know if the trend continues or not. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's your manager, your lack of manager, whoever's putting the lineups together. I don't know progressions. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's a combination of everything. I mean, you would know better. I mean, I don't want an answer from you because I don't want you to,
Yeah.
To put it out there for the world to know. But that the Orioles are just, I don't know, man. And then for the newbies, dude, it's just crazy. I mean, I'm looking at this and it's like, I think by the end of the season, if we were just not to have divisions, the newbies would be the 4 teams. With maybe 1 or 2 teams.
Well, you'd have 3, and then the Cubs is how it would be the top 4.
Yeah. It would be us 4, the Cubs, and whoever's in second place over there would be in the playoffs or something like that because it's just crazy, man. The definitely the newbie division definitely is, definitely doing their thing this season.
They really are. Wink, it's not posted yet. I think last season we started doing that a couple weeks out. So probably after this week we'll start giving those numbers. If I remember correctly, Wink, the reason why the Mets are above the A's on this graphic is because you have a 1-run positive differential over the A's on head-to-head. So you guys swept each other, but you scored 1 more run against them than did you, I think, or the differential. I think that's why you're
one more sentence.
Second. Go ahead, Yogi.
One more sentence to throw in about the Orioles is I feel terrible for Lisa because she's pitching plenty well to win. She's just not getting the wins. No run support at all. She's where Gunny was last year. And Greg.
Yeah,
again, the Monzas on the Orioles have completely disappeared.
Yeah,
they have.
She's got 0 run support. I mean, if you look at, I think I said this last week, and then again this week, we haven't scored more than 2 runs in a game in weeks. What the hell? Is a total run differential?
I'm scared to death y'all break out on us this week.
Head-to-head run differential.
Both do.
Yeah, it's wild. I just here's the thing, Bullet. That this wasn't actually going to be my question to you, but it's going to be now. What blows my mind is 7 of the 8 teams are within a couple games of each other. I did not expect that this season. Because adding more teams, I thought there would be more differential. And to answer Doug Day's question, Bullet, before you answer, Doug Day's question in the chat, the reason I didn't mix up the divisions is because I didn't want to give the newbies, or I didn't want the newbies to play at a disadvantage this season in their division against teams that would have players that maybe had progressed a little more, didn't have as many rookies, had seasoned pitchers. Boy, was I wrong about that, because apparently that shit didn't matter. I could have mixed up everything. It wouldn't have made a fucking difference. But as you look at these, Bullet, I mean, this is wild, bro, how tight. After the Brewers, everybody's within 3 games of each other with only a couple weeks left in the season. That kind of parity is crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy, and it is quite surprising that the newbies have fared so well so far, given the roster makeup of our teams. The league is basically the Brewers in the high tier, and then everyone else, even everyone, including the Yankees and Orioles. Everyone else is right there, and it's very surprising that there isn't another team other than the Brewers. At least to me, it's surprising to me that there has not been so far another team other than the Brewers that's basically stepped out from like the pack.
Yeah.
The fact that literally 7 teams are muddled together, and then there's the Brewers.
I actually expected one of the OG teams to be where the Brewers are.
Yeah. I'm surprised. If I had to say, I'm stunned at the Orioles. I don't get the Orioles.
We all are.
That's the most stunning. That's the most surprising team of the league to me. And I'm mildly surprised also with the Cubs and the Cardinals that one of those guys hasn't stepped up yet either.
Yeah, I think the problem with those two is one of them was playing well at the beginning of the season, the other one was playing well in the middle of the season. So let's see what happens, at the end of the season with each of those clubs.
Well, the question I have
they play
for
each
you,
other.
Dave, is,
I'm sorry, Yogi, real quick. And the Cubs and Cardinals play each other the last week of the season, so that could actually decide the division in week 10. What's your question, Yogi?
The question I have for you is, my mind is just blown how the Orioles aren't 21-0. What are your thoughts on that?
I think it's complete fucking bullshit. And fuck this league, and I'm burning it down to the ground. Good night, all.
How could that happen? How could that happen?
I don't even fucking know. All I know is that I'm fucking just blown away at this fucking the fact that we are literally and the only reason that the standings look like this, Orioles Yankees, is because that's how the graphic already was, because I didn't figure out the tiebreaker. I only know the tiebreaker between the Cards and the Orioles. I'm pretty sure we lose that tiebreaker. I think right now we are technically sitting in last fucking place, which is mind-boggling. I don't get it either.
It's a whole team slump, an entire team slump.
All at the same
AIs
fucking time.
Humans.
Yeah.
All at the same time.
Except for Lisa. Yeah. Lisa's pitching pretty well, like you said.
Well, all the players are in a slump. Not Lisa. Lisa's pitching plenty good to win, like I said.
Well, we talked about the... Yeah, go ahead, Bullet.
It's crazy because the Orioles, you can make the argument that the Orioles have 2 of the top 3 or 4 hitters in the entire league on the team.
Great.
In Benji and Art, right? I mean, it's insane that those guys, with those 2 guys, that they've had trouble scoring runs all season.
Yeah,
Clams,
that's an interesting comment. She says, listen, the Yankees were last season, they won the whole damn thing. I think it was a little different last season, though, because
everybody made it.
I think everybody, number one, everybody was in the playoffs. And then anything can happen in the playoffs, right? Once you actually make it. Plus, the difference, and Keith, maybe chime in on this since we're going to talk to you here in a second anyway. The difference in the standings, I don't think was as great. I feel like we were more packed together last season. Am I wrong about that?
It was, I think if I remember right, it was the Orioles were a few games over 500, and then everyone else was like 500 or
just barely below.
The lowest. I think the lowest was we had 18
One
game season,
under.
so I think so like 7-11 or something like that was last place.
Okay. Well, let's talk about power rankings. That we beat the standings to death already. You, for the first time, have given us some numbers on the KNPR. So why don't you explain those numbers and then talk about how the KNPR came out?
Yeah, so I mentioned this a few times, but just a reminder, there's 3 main parts that go into the KNPR, which is your raw win percentage, an estimate of strength of schedule, which is basically just your opponent's win percentage, and your expected win percentage based on your run differential, which that's an old equation from like the early days of sabermetrics in the 80s. So I just yanked that from it. And those 3 numbers, if you scale them all together, so they're all a decimal, so they're all like a decimal place number basically, and you add them together, you get these numbers that you're seeing there on the right side of that first column.
I like that you added this because when you send, like last week, you sent me a note with it, right, and said there's a huge gap between 1 and 2, and then these are kind of crammed together 4 through 7 or whatever. In my mind, this visual helps, I think, with that, to say like now I can see what you were talking about which teams are close, how far ahead the Brewers actually are, that sort of thing. So I like that you added that. That's got to be a thing we do every week now.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm with you. I think it's just a better visual thing. And also, I mean, I don't know. I'm a guy who likes numbers. So if I can include numbers anywhere I can, I'm going to try.
Anything surprise you? And from last week, is this pretty much the same as last week?
It's pretty close, if I recall. I think the Giants and Cards might have switched, but I don't remember right offhand, but it's.
I think the Mets jumped up because we had come off a bad sweep and we won 2 out of 3. So I think we might have been 4th. I think we got bumped up a little.
That's possible. Plus, that was from December, so who can remember that shit?
Yeah, the one thing, if I recall, is definitely true is the gap between the Brewers and the Cubs got larger, which. The fact that keeps happening just blows my mind. But,
a lot of things about the Brewers blow my mind right now.
Right, it's just kind of how it is right now in this league.
That's wild. Let me start at the top this time, work my way down. Bullet, your initial thoughts here on the new KNPR and the fact that we actually get to visually see the difference in the numbers now.
I'm pretty on board with it. I believe I had the same list just with the Cardinals and Giants swapping Otherwise, my list is the same. Yeah, the Brewers being up top like that with like that big gap,
Yeah.
the ratings gap is crazy to me in an 8 league team, in an 18 league.
Yeah.
Where they had no no advantage over anyone to start the season, so that kind of performance is eye opening. And yeah, and the rest of the numbers tracks. I mean, everything's pretty muddled. The Cubs, Mets, Athletics, kind of like that second tier, and then everybody else. Like, it's accurate. I have no issue with it.
Yeah. Soto, your impression here on the KMPR, any surprises, anything stand out to you?
Actually, for me, let me take a look.
What the fuck?
Yeah, you know what? I
Wait,
think.
is Ray back? Ray, what are you doing
Sounds
here?
like it.
I don't know. How do I sound? Do I sound all right? I mean, can you understand me?
What the fuck, bro? What the fuck did you do?
I
No,
just want to
this
say,
voice
I just think, no, I think the KMPR is fine, man. It's perfect. Mets play, go back and forth. It
Yo,
sounds good.
did Bubba break into the booth? What the hell?
I don't know what the hell happened to Soto's voice, but holy
What's
fuck.
going on, baby? What's going on? What's going on, baby? Hey,
so
what's going on, baby?
That's so
Oh my God.
That's fantastic.
fucking A. Yogi, you
I'm
Soto,
great from HR. That's
Soto,
why.
you better,
Oh,
Soto, you better call a game with that voice
This is
changer on.
HR.
Oh my god.
yeah, you got to call a game.
HR.
Hey, Greg, if
Yeah.
you sign up for the second game, you can put the other guy's name, and then it'd be like you only did one game.
You got it.
Yogi, you got the last word. I don't even know what the fuck to ask you after that, but I mean, how do you guys feel? I mean, just talked about your team for a second. You guys are widening the gap, Keith says, in the KMBR with 9 games left, so 2/3 of the way through the season, and you're literally pulling away from people. What the fuck is going on in Milwaukee?
We've had a good start. There's a long way to go. There's 9 more games in the postseason, and it all matters in the postseason. Once we get there, all these numbers are gone. We start all over at 0-0. So we're just trying to plod along and play defense, steal some bases, and scratch across runs and hope that Ducati can keep the other team down. And so far, so good.
Yeah, he's been pitching
We'll run
really
into
well.
a buzzsaw.
Yeah.
We'll
Ducati's
run
been
into a
pitching
buzzsaw.
outstanding the last 2 weeks.
Yes. Oh, my God. 3-1, 3-1, 1-0.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't expect to win series scoring 7 runs.
No.
On his back, we were able to do that, no doubt.
Yeah, he should go pitch for Baltimore.
No, y'all got Lisa.
Oh,
Lisa.
poor
We
Lisa.
had to
Poor
let her
Lisa.
go.
Wink says Mets. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me go back there for a second. You said something about the Yankees have a +1 run differential versus the O's, and they play the last week of the season. And then Mets hold the tiebreaker +4. Yeah, okay, so then you've got the tiebreaker. I thought it was +1, but maybe that was before the last game. All right, I'm gonna reveal these. By the way, it's gonna be interesting. Brewers and Mets play last week of the season. A's, Giants. So there's gonna be some playoff implications for sure in week 10. But let's do. Let me hit the drum roll here real quick, and let's see how everybody else did them. Keith, did you ever send me personal ones? Because I didn't input them.
I think I did. The only thing that's different is Cardinals and Giants switched, I think.
That's it.
Oh no, that's not what it was. It was Orioles and Yankees switched.
That's right. What did I? Because you did send it to me. Because what did I say to you?
You said I'm not making that shit public.
I did say that. I was like, fuck that. I'm not putting that shit in. And I actually didn't mean it, but then I got sidetracked and fucking forgot about it. So I guess I did mean it technically. I think so. We're all in agreement. The Brewers are there. Some questions here at second, third, fourth, which
They're all
seems kind of
legitimate
different.
questions. They're
all
2, 3,
legitimate.
and 4 are interchangeable.
They are. Soto, let me start with you on this one, or whoever else you're talking to, or who's talking for you.
So listen up, everybody.
You were one of only 2 people to put the Orioles last. Everybody else has the Yankees last. I actually agree with you. I agree with with your viewpoint, even though I still put the Orioles ahead of the Yankees. Was it even a doubt in your mind? Was there was there a wide gap for the Yankees over the Orioles, or was it at least close for you?
I like wide gaps.
What?
Those are good. Wide gaps are good.
I think narrow gaps
are
better.
I like no. Look, man, was there a doubt of the Orioles? No, of course not. There was no doubt. It was bad, man. This is bad. What you were talking about earlier, this guy Greg was talking about earlier, man. You guys can't score.
This guy Greg.
So there was no doubt.
Oh fuck, Keith.
Oh my God,
Keith.
I'm taking you over tonight.
Yeah, I guess you are, Keith. Keith, you told me already about your the KPR and then your personal. But as you look at the rest of these, I mean, it all looks pretty consistent. I think. You see anything that stands out for you?
The only thing that stands out to me is just that seemingly we all agree on what the kind of four groupings of teams are.
Yeah.
Brewers 1, Cubs, Mets, A's 2, 3, 4,
Yeah.
Giants, Cards 5, 6, Orioles and Yankees 7, 8.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So guess what? We all actually agreed on something.
Yeah, pretty close. Yogi, your thoughts? I mean, you've been sweeping the top spot for weeks. But the Cubs have been playing well. The A's and Mets have like beating each other up. I think that's actually hurting them a little bit. What do you think about that?
Oh, sure it is. Sure it is. They are. But, I think I was going to mention what Keith said. We're in the tiers, 4 different tiers. I agree 100%, and we all see that. I think there's a fine line between the Orioles and Yankees ending up last. I keep seeing the Orioles busting out of this slump at any time, so I keep putting them.
Yeah,
it's 7th, but if they keep it up, I'm going to drop them to 8th. I mean, that's the fine line.
I think that's
and it's the same.
I think that's what's happening is the Orioles are waiting for everybody to doubt them even more, and then we're gonna make a run.
Win it all.
We're like that commercial with what's her name, the actress from Couples Retreat, where they're selling the car. She's like, hold,
yeah,
hold. That's us right now, bro. We're just playing all you guys right now. That's what's happening.
That's it. That's it. Got us right where you want us.
We're playing Muhammad Ali Possum right now for sure.
Exactly.
Bullet, you got the last word on this one, bro. As you check out all of the power rankings, I mean, Keith kind of nailed it the way things are grouped. What are your thoughts here?
Keith is absolutely right, and I think the entire league needs to thank me for manifesting the Yankees being in last place because I've had them last every week, even though they didn't deserve it, but now they deserve it. And that's all on me for manifesting that. So you're welcome, league.
You're welcome, league.
Yeah. And Yogi, I love Yogi's little flick against the Mets by flip-flopping us in the Athletics. I see you, Yogi. I see what you're doing.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. A likely story.
Yeah, I here's the thing. I think everybody's right. I think Brewers are by far the cream of the crop. I actually think the Cubs are a solid second, which if you go by vote totals, they are. A's and Mets interchangeable, like you said. Giants, Cards interchangeable. Yankees, Orioles interchangeable. This is kind of wild. I think this might be the power rankings that I think we've had the most interchangeables so far this season.
Let me ask you one other question. You don't get asked questions a lot. So if you're going into a postseason series against the Brewers, are you fearing them as much as you would fear the A's or the Mets?
So here's my personal fear factor when it comes to playoffs. I think when we get into playoffs, the regular season, like you said, goes out the window. And we learned that last season because the Yankees sucked all season and then they kicked everybody's ass in the playoffs. I think McBonza's, even though we've nerfed them a little bit, they still rule the day. And with a whole season's worth of progressions, I think the teams with the most McBonzas will have an advantage. Now, the Brewers play a different kind of ball than everybody else. So I would say if they can continue with what they're doing, then yes. But you even said, you guys are winning 3-1, 1-0. That is such a thin line for you guys between success and failure that I would not be surprised. And I'm not saying this just to talk shit, but I would not be surprised to see somebody upset the Brewers in the playoffs because of everything I just said. So take that to the bank and deposit it. And then Yogi's all quiet after he's like, I don't want to hear that shit.
You know what, Dave? I think hate to say it, but Ducati is probably the second best pitcher in the league. He's pitching great this
Oh,
year,
he's
man.
great.
That's
Yeah,
a
he's
that's a
pitching.
different
Hey,
that's
wait,
a
who
difference maker.
Who are you saying is number one?
Different maker. Soto's is the best pitcher in the
Really?
league.
So where would you put Nate?
I don't know about that.
I think Nate is probably top one or two. I think Nate might be number one.
I don't know. I think that's up for debate, certainly, but I think Ducati has been pitching lights out for most of the year, and that's really the difference. Plus, like you said, their brand of baseball, the way they've constructed their lineup and the way they're progressing their players is completely different from everyone else. So they cause some headaches.
Keith,
that plus a really good pitcher. So
that's a good point.
Out.
Let's talk a little bit more about that before we move on to the next thing. Keith, what were you gonna say about the pitchers? And then I want to ask. I'll probably ask Yogi or Soto a question. But what are your thoughts on who the best pitchers are right now?
Yeah, so I had a comment about the hitters as well as the pitchers. But real quick, so pitchers, if you ask me, I think it is Ducati 1, Nate Hall 2, Gap, everybody else. If you ask me,
really?
Yeah,
numbers wise,
yeah.
Interesting.
Right now.
That is interesting. What Soto? Let me have you jump in here for a second. What are your thoughts on the Brewers' style of play being so successful in the regular season? Obviously, they've put it together. They're playing it well. They're doing the right things. They're extending their leads over everybody. Will that translate in the playoffs? I think we lost Soto's voice machine.
Am I back now?
Yeah, Yogi,
back.
Go ahead.
Yeah, you're back, Yogi.
No, that was my whole point of asking the question: is it sustainable to just keep going? How long until we run out of not luck, but situations? If somebody comes out and scores 6 runs on us, we're in trouble. We're not built to come from behind, so it's going to be a tough situation.
And that's kind of what I was saying. Is your line between failure and success is so thin.
Razor
like you guys have to be perfect almost every week, or you may run into some issues.
It's exciting to be a part of, but man, it's tough to sustain.
I mean, look what happened last season. We all were like, "Oh, the Orioles are crushing everybody. They got the number 1 seed. They won it by a few games. 12, they're going to run away with it, and they don't even get out of the first round to the worst team in the fucking league."
Right.
So
it's the way it goes.
That shit happens. Let's talk about Week 8, though. This is what we got coming up. Cardinals and Yankees are playing, so that's an in-division game, which means they're only within a couple games of each other, so there could be some movement there. Same with the Mets and Giants, same with A's and Brewers, same with O's and Cubs. They're all in-division games this week. Bullet, let me start with you. Which of these matchups going into Week 8 has the most, I don't know, not flair, but, what's the best story going into Week 8? Because, it's a little we're 3 weeks out, right? So maybe it's a little premature to start talking playoff positioning. Maybe we start talking about that next week. But with 9 games left, what's most intriguing to you on the schedule?
I know it's a cop-out, but I think all the games, all the matchups this week are intriguing. Cardinals, Yankees, for example. The Cardinals could get back to their winning ways and really bury the Yankees if they win that series. True. The Yankees are in last place currently, right? Is that right? Last place?
Well, technically, according to Wink, they have the tiebreaker over us. So technically, the Orioles are in last place, but by tiebreaker.
Yeah, but I like saying the Yankees are in last place, so let's just go with that.
They're tied for last place, so if that helps.
Right. So the Cardinals, if they win that series, they could bury the Yankees a little. The Mets win 2 out of 3 from the Giants, which I fully expect to happen. We could make a little headway, in the division, at least start to separate ourselves maybe from the A's.
And then you guys are the biggest A's fans this week. So that's weird, right? So you need the A's to lose, but you also need to catch the Brewers. So where's your mindset on that?
You know what? I'd rather have the Brewers sweep that series. I don't know. That's not going to happen.
Secure the 2 seed?
Correct.
To try to, yeah.
Correct. Yeah. I think the Brewers, I don't think we can catch the Brewers, so we might as well have the A's lose as much as possible. That would be my wish.
If we go 0-3, 0-3, you could catch us and pass us.
But given the way the season's gone so far, that's highly unlikely.
Compared to finishing second, it's high. Yeah, that's a bigger gamble for sure.
Yeah, I see it.
I agree with that, Keith. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Bullet.
And then when we have the O's and Cubs, same thing. Cubs can maybe start to separate themselves at the top of that division with a series win, and really, really put the O's in a bad spot if they lose 2 out of 3. So
Yeah,
I think they're all
not looking
interesting
good.
series.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
Keith, as you look at it, you heard everything Bullet said. But it's, like we said, second, third, and fourth, so tight. Even in ours, it's 1 through 4 in our division. What stands out to you where somebody could maybe make the most headway, or maybe catch up, or maybe even fuck themselves with only a couple weeks left in the season?
Yeah, the first matchup that I look at there, and I think is just the quintessential matchup where someone can make a name themselves or really put themselves in a hole, is Giants Mets, because it's the Giants at home coming off of winning a series against the Cubs on the road, where they showed some life on offense in game 2. That was their highest offensive total of the season, and a week where Troll was pitching pretty well. And we saw the Giants take down the Brewers earlier this season, so we know they're capable of that. And they're sitting in last place in their division right now, fighting to make the playoffs in a group of 3 teams there. So yeah, to me, I mean, if they win this series, they're going to be in pretty good shape, I think. But if they don't, and the other teams in their division do reasonably well, then they're going to put themselves in a bigger hole. So that's where I'm looking.
So, all right. So, Yogi, we lost Soto. Soto was having some technical difficulty. He couldn't answer the last question. He's off.
Whoever took over his
whoever took it over fucked his shit up. But so the old saying, right? You can't win the World Series in April, but you can lose it, right? Is that how do we translate to Week 8? Can anybody lose it? Nobody can win it in Week 8, but can anybody lose it in Week 8?
No, I don't think anybody can lose it. I mean, the Yankees, of course, can't be swept by the Cardinals, and the Orioles on the run they're on, and I think Greg would agree with this, when they lost the 2 straight sweeps, the Giants and Brewers. You got to come back and worry about one win. Get one win in a series. Just get a win. We need a win to get this stopped.
Yeah,
and I think that's what you need to do. The first thing that jumped out at me when I saw this schedule is the Mets are playing at the Giants. I think, if I remember correctly, they handled them the first time. The tendency here is going to be to overlook the Giants looking at us next week. They need to play this series first, because they can either improve their stock or fall farther.
You play the Giants next week?
No, we play the Mets next week. We're done with.
You play the Mets next week. Okay, gotcha.
3 of our 5 losses are to the Giants this season. I told you early in the season they met.
Yeah, I remember that. Wow, so Brewers Mets would be great. Wink says, you played them the last week. Oh,
okay, the last week, yeah.
Yeah, Soto's back, but he sounds terrible, so I don't know what he's doing.
I still sound terrible.
Are there now?
No, that was fine.
That
was fine.
I can hear you now.
No, that's good.
All right, yeah. No, my computer, actually, it wasn't even my mic. It was my computer that was fucking up.
Wow. So do you still sound like somebody else, though? You know that, right?
Of course, baby. You know how this is.
All right, so Soto, since you're back, we're about to switch topics, but I'm going to give you a last word on this. What's the most intriguing matchup? There's teams here, like the O's and the Yankees and the Giants, but if they get swept, they're kind of fucked going only 2 weeks. There's a couple teams like the A's and the Mets that have a chance to kind of separate themselves. What's the most intriguing matchup here going into Week 8?
Well, there's two. There's two intriguing matchups in my book, and it's all in the newbie division. The Athletics and the Brewers, and the Mets and Giants. I mean, I think this week in that division, that whoever wins these series is propelling themselves forward into the playoffs in the right spots. And with the right momentum.
Yeah. I don't disagree. I just asked Yogi a moment ago, the old adage that you can't win the World Series in April, but you can lose it. In Week 8, if the O's and or the Yankees or Giants get swept, is their season over, or do they still have a chance with 6 games left?
If the O's and the Giants get swept, if they get swept, it's a wrap. I think it's a wrap. If they get swept, I think it's a wrap.
Okay.
For those 2 teams.
Gotcha. All right. This is going to take us into our matchups here for week 8. So let's go one by one, and then I got to read Ray's rant, but I might make each of you read one. I might just send this shit to you guys and make you read it, or put it on the screen for you guys to see. Can you guys read it if I put it on the screen, you think? I don't know. Let me start with Yogi. Yogi, we've got Cardinals at Yankees. We saw the standings. Yankees are only a couple games back with the Cardinals. So think about this. Yankees, if they could beat the Cardinals 2 out of 3 with home field advantage this week, they could literally be in a tie for second place in the division. How wild is that?
It's crazy. And the Cardinals are going to have to score some runs to win this series. The Yankees are scoring runs. I mean, you're going to get a minimum of 4, it seems like, with them, up to 7 to 9. So the Cardinals are going to have to find a way to get runners on and get them around the bases, one way, shape, form, or the other. It's a huge series for this season for both teams.
Oh, shit. Hold on one second. We're having some Discord issues, everybody. Hold on one second. Yeah. Hey, give me 10 seconds here real quick. Yogi, talk again, and let me see if I can hear you.
Okay. I was saying how this huge
Yeah,
series
you're robotic right now, but I think it's Discord because my Discord is acting funky right now. Is anybody else's Discord fucking being weird?
Have someone else
that's what I had to
Yeah, so you're robotic.
Go ahead and
Shit, you're robotic too. Fuck. Give me a second, you guys. I haven't dropped any frames, so it's definitely a Discord thing.
oh damn.
Give me 1 second. Sorry, everybody. Crazy and Wink and stuff. I see your comments. I'll read them and say, hey, do I sound robotic as well, you guys? I shouldn't because I'm going straight to OBS, but Wink says I hear them all fine.
I heard everybody fine too, Dave.
So you're robotic to me. All 3 of you are robotic to me right now.
Huh.
I'm not hearing that.
Yeah, I hear that either.
Robotic anything. Not even hearing you.
Why am I only hearing it on Discord? But they should be hearing the same Discord I'm hearing, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Everyone's lagging to me. It's all robotic on my end.
Oh, it is robotic for you too?
Yeah.
That Dave's got a fucked up robotic voice.
Who's that?
Fuck.
My voice
We.
Where the hell do you get that?
I think Soto's the one that's actually fucking everything up.
On the road. Let's get this show on the road. We're going over, everybody. We are
Holy fuck!
Over, you're the winner, winner, chicken.
Hey, I was taking over.
Oh my god! Holy fuck!
Yeah, Soto's BPD is going off the rails right now.
It's like don't bought like a $99 like voice modulator today and just playing with plastic.
Oh, dude, that's so fucking wild. All right, well, hold on a second. I'm trying to Oh, you know what? Hey, Keith, tell Michaela that's a yes. I'm trying to send her shit, but it's like, dude, my Discord's fucking up. I can't even send her a message right now.
Dave said, Keith, to tell Michaela it's a yes.
Oh my god.
That's fucking great.
All right. Oh, okay. Hold on. I think they're going through now. Hold on a second. No, fuck. Dude, I honestly don't know what the fuck is going on.
We're doing the over. We are going to go over.
Oh my god, that's
With his beautiful voice, I'm the songbird of my generation. Who needs Ray-Vashon? Who needs Ray-Vashon?
Yo, we gotta get Ray whatever voice modulator Soto has and get him to read his rant.
Yeah.
Oh
Yes.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh.
If you want, I'll read whatever Ray was gonna read.
Oh Jesus Christ.
We're gonna have to start having like audio clips for bullet points because this is just
Dude, this
This is gold.
This is so
Yeah.
we are gonna have some different the show is gonna be different in season 3, just FYI, a little teaser there.
Don't be a hater, crazy canuck. Don't be a hater.
Oh, all right. By the way, Okay, let's talk about baseball real quick. I don't even know where the fuck I left off. Did I ask you about Cardinals?
I finished up with the Cardinals Yankees. Yeah.
Okay.
Cardinals got to score runs to win the series.
Gotcha. All right, Keith, real quick. Cardinals and Yankees. What do you have to do to beat the Yankees in New York this week?
This is a matchup of whoever plays their style can get away with playing their style of ball will win, just because these are two very different teams. You know, the Cardinals are pretty good on defense and not great on offense. The Yankees are the exact opposite. Of course, the Yankees are the home field advantage this week, but I still think it's just a matter of who can get away with pulling off their style of ball better.
Yeah, here the problem I think with the Yankees, and Soto, you can sing your answer to me if you want or whatever, but the problem with the Yankees all the time, especially when they play at home, is they fucking play home run ball. They play home run derby, and they just out fucking home run you, and that's how they win at home. What are your thoughts on Cards Yankees?
Honestly, damn. Cards Yankees. We just played the Yankees, so man, I'm gonna stick with the Cards, man. I'm sticking with the Cards. I think if Gunny gets his pitches in there, man, it's gonna be hard for the Yankees to get a lot of runs on them. Even though they scored some runs on us this past week, I think it's Gunny's game, man. I'm really rooting for the Cardinals here.
Yeah. Who's left? Who didn't answer this? Is it Bullet? You're the last one on this one?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm trying to send messages. I can't even send messages on Discord right now.
It's cracked up.
So, Bullet, if you're actually with me,
Yo,
go ahead. Give me your thoughts on Cards Yankees.
Yeah, I agree with Soto here. I think Gunny's the key to this series. He has to pitch well for them to have any chance. But I think his style kind of matches up with those McBonsas. I think he can have a couple of really good games. He can't have a stinker. No stinkers. He has to pitch 3 good games, and they're going to have to figure out a way to scrape across a couple of runs to win. But I think they're going to do it. I think they're going to win that series.
All right. Well,
Gunny pitches, no stinkers, no stinkers. And Dave can't send any messages, not even through Discord.
I can't right now. What the fuck?
Knoxville. It's that Knoxville networking bullshit.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Leathers, I was just trying to check that. I can't even fucking dude. My Discord is fucked right now.
Dave's Discord is fucked. It's so fucked.
Jesus Christ!
Greg bet. What did Greg bet? Did he bet over?
Yeah, that's why he's doing it. That's why he's fucking doing it.
Rigged. It's rigged.
Oh my god! All right, so real quick, David Leathers is correct. Cardinals 29-15 currently. In the pick'ems, which I think makes sense, even though the Cardinals had a bad week last week. I think the Cardinals should probably be the favorites, but the Yankees at home scare me, so I wouldn't be surprised to see that gap close a little bit before game time. This is the part of the show where normally Ray comes in, but he's got a fucked up voice, and I don't dare ask Soto to read this shit right now. So we're gonna have a special guest come in and read it for us. Michaela Forker in the house. Michaela, what's up? How you doing tonight?
It's okay. I'm just a little bored right now.
Oh, shocker. I can't believe I didn't even play that when I said that.
Michaela's bored right now.
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm just a little bored, though.
Oh, fuck. All right, so... all right, Michaela, you got all the... Did you get all 4 of them that I sent you? They were sending so slow, I don't even know what happened.
Yes. Am I reading them all at once?
No, you're just going to read... No, just this, because we only talked about Cardinals, Yankees.
Okay.
So you're just going to do the... This is Ray's Rant, the Diamond Massacre, Week 8 edition, read by Michaela Forker. Cardinals at Yankees. Michaela, take it away.
Really. Fucking really. Back-to-back weeks, I have to make this team my first fucking thought. Put the fucking concrete shoes on me. Better yet, put it around my head so I can finally see and feel what it's like to be a damn Yankee fan. 1 win in their series last week against the A's, and the fans are starting to act like it was their World Series and that they have a shining hope, or that they beat Greg Soto, Anastasia, Mike Churchill, the Dougies, Big Daddy Creech. Their only light of shining hope is they can proudly say, "We have tied the Baltimore Orioles." As they say, enjoy the fucking. Or wait, oh my gosh. As they continue to go down the road of missing out on the postseason, so we can all look at them and say, enjoy the fucking couch. The fuck are you laughing at, Cardinal fans? You sit there and sweep the O's the week before, and then you play like them the next fucking series. I don't know if it was Calvin Klein or Dave Dirtbag out there, and I was playing against Dave Dirtbag. Did y'all celebrate his birthday way too much to remember that in order to win the series, you need to hit the ball? Maybe y'all should do what the Rams did and just leave St. Louis. Maybe then you would be able to win a championship and find glory that you can only receive via a video game. In a battle, no matter who I choose, it's going to piss me off. Give me the Cards again in a 2-1 win. They pissed me off last week, but there is a key difference between them and their opponents. They aren't the New York Junkies.
And there you go. Mike, all in the chat, the mouth on this girl. Holy fuck. Oh, fuck. All right, well, so there you go. There's
got a dirty mouth. She's got a dirty mouth. Keith told us that already.
So there's Ray's rant on Cardinals at Yankees. That brings us to Mets, Giants. I don't even know who to start with. Keith, I guess I'll start with you. I think this is important series because the Mets, they got the A's to worry about. But then if you look just a little further in your rearview mirror, the Giants aren't far behind. Giants playing at home. What do you see is going to happen here between the Mets and Giants?
Yeah, so interesting thing about the Giants, I know Yogi's talked about how he's scared of them, and I think he has a point because the Giants quietly have allowed the second fewest runs of anyone in the league. So it's literally just a question of if the bats can show up enough for them. They did in 2 games last week. Granted, one of those wins was a really low-scoring win. So the question is, can it happen again? We have seen Chris Lee be kind of shaky at times. It seems like if you get him out of the game early, then you're fine. This is a really intriguing matchup with a lot of stakes, and this one honestly could go either way if you ask me. I'm probably leaning the Giants, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Mets pull it out either.
Michael wants to know who's allowed the fewest runs.
It's the Brewers by a lot.
By a lot. Everything you say about the Brewers always has to be classified by a lot.
Yeah, so if you want exact numbers, the Giants have allowed 57, the Brewers have allowed 32.
Oh, wow.
Jeez.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Bullet, actually, Yogi, I'll go to you next. Mets and Giants, same question to you because, they're both right there. Mets and the A's trying to separate from each other. How do you see this one going down?
I agree with what Keith was speaking on, that the Giants, the reason I fear the Giants is they're a lot like we are. They're going to play defense. They're going to pitch well. Once Troll got it going, they became a different team. They're going to pitch well. They're going to do what it takes to win. It's just they need to score 4 runs because they're going to give up a couple of runs. We have the show to shut you out 1 run. They need to score 4 runs to win, and I think it's the same in this series. If they can score 4 or more, they're going to have a good chance of stealing the series from the Mets.
Yeah, Bullet, you guys had a good week last week. What do you think about your chances against the Giants in San Francisco in Week 8?
I think we've been our own worst enemy the entire season. We've been completely inconsistent, and we just have to show some consistency. And I think if our lineup performs the way it should and our pitcher pitches the way he should, we should win this series. So hopefully that will happen. Like I said, inconsistent all year. We have to stop that with this yo-yo. 1 week decent, 1 week not so decent, 1 week great, not 1 week not great. We have to stop that. We won a scrappy series last week, and we have to find a way to win 2 games in this series. I think we'll do it.
Soto, you got the last song on this one. What are your thoughts on Mets Giants?
I think I picked the Giants on this one. Yeah, there's just something. Look, I want the Giants to win to have some separation from the Mets, but I really think that if the Giants can play the ball that they played last week again, they should win this series.
Dude, what about nobody has to answer this, but think about this. San Francisco either sweeps or takes 2 or 3 from the Mets. The A's lose 2 out of 3. Next thing you know, San Francisco's actually ahead of the Mets and A's. Is that a possible scenario? Are they 3 games back of those 2 teams? Let me look real quick. Because I think
No, it's a very good possibility.
That's a very good
right
possibility.
there.
Games play out right. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
that's a very good possibility.
the Giants have an opportunity to go into second place. That blows my mind right now.
Yes. Yes.
That's crazy. Well, in the series Pick'em's channel, the Giants overwhelming. I'm blown away. Doubled up. Yeah, they're almost doubled up, 29-15.
Yeah, that's crazy to me.
That is so.
I mean, you can
after the week you guys just came off a bullet. What the fuck?
Yeah, like you know what? If the league thinks that the home team has a slight lean there, so be it. And the picks, show that or favor that slightly. But this is an overwhelming,
That's
anti-Mets vote.
Twice.
It's surprising.
He's not even anti-Mets. It's not even anti-Mets. The reason why I picked the Giants is they just beat the Cubs. The Cubs is the #1 team in the OGs right now, and if they could beat the Cubs. And and nothing against Chris Lee. I think Nate is probably the best pitcher in the league, regardless of what the KMPR, AM, FM, whatever Keith has. Whatever those stats are. KRCM Cincinnati shit. I honestly think that if the Giants could beat Nate Hall in the Cubs when they played in a home away scenario, and now they're at home, I think that they can take care of Chris Lee and the Mets. That was my thinking. That's my thinking on it.
Is there anybody on this panel that thinks the Giants could be last year's Yankees?
Possibly.
Or
yes.
is that stretching?
I've told you all that from the beginning of the season. This was a team to watch. They're sitting right where they need to be. And Bullet, they're not picking a 3-0 sweep. They're picking a 2-1. This is not going to be a sweep either way. It's going to be a 2-1 series.
I hear you. I think as we progress, as the teams have their progressions this season, I don't see how the Giants can sustain this. Like their roster can't possibly match up with anyone else's roster. Mm-hmm. They can't. Their pitcher might have improved, but with all of those rookies, they're so behind in terms of progression.
Yeah,
that it's just amazing that they're hanging tough so far. I think at some point they're going to have to fall off. Maybe I'm wrong, but I just think with all of those rookies, like there has to be a fall off somewhere.
Yeah,
I think they're playing over that. Yeah,
you got a veteran sim baseball guy running that team. Dad knows what he's doing.
That's part of that. Could be it's definitely part of it, right?
Yeah.
No, that's definitely true. They're well managed for sure. But that can only take you so far. Like if you don't have the horses.
Yeah. Well,
good managing will only last.
Sorry, Winkler's saying that those horses are the AI players.
A lot of it, yeah. They've come through for him a lot.
Maybe.
Interesting. I mean,
never know.
Clark is one, right?
Yeah, I'll agree with Wink. If you just stop Robo and McLovin, and actually Myaz too now, if you stop those three, you win. If you can't stop, if you have to stop like all three. If you can only stop one, the other two are gonna get you. Yeah, and also Will Clark spanked our ass. He hit like fucking 2 or 3 home runs off of me, and at the time, my pitcher might not be the best, but dude, I'm telling you, if you can stop McLovin and Robo had a hell of a series this past week.
Yeah, he did.
If you cannot stop right now, Robo and McLovin, I don't care what you do. You can't stop them. You're not going to beat those Giants, man. You got to stop those two. You have to right now.
Well, let's go back to Michaela and see what Ray had to say about the upcoming Mets-Giants series here in Week 8. Michaela, are you back with us?
Yes.
All right, do your thing, girl.
This is what hell looks like. This is a worse punishment than Dave hiring you to fix up his house and he starts finding you attractive. Then you are 3 bottles deep into wine. Dave says he has something to show you in his streaming room, and lo and behold, he just wants you to hang up his 59th mirror. Getting back on topic, the Mets shocked everyone by taking down the Red Heart cards and crushing their hopes and dreams of just coasting into the mob playoffs with nothing to worry about. I said Travis Danger struck out during my rant last week. The fucker hits not 1, but 2 fucking home runs. No, Dave, shut up. We don't care anymore. The only game they dropped
I also hit
was
2 home runs, Michaela, just in case you didn't know.
Hey, shut up. The only game they dropped was the last game, but I can't fault them as they already had the series locked up. Chris Lee continues to show the Orioles that they shouldn't have moved on from him, and man, there was a lot of funk in that series. On the other side of the field, Mommy's special little boys continued their success and took down the Chicago Cubs 2-1. I'm not going to give them the benefit of the doubt for that series win because they are still last in their division, and it doesn't look like that's going to change anytime soon. Without Robo in Game 2, they would have just shit and cried themselves to sleep, which I'm not being told is a normal routine for them anyways, because that's all Chad is known to do. New York meets San Fran. New York sees San Fran cutting their pizza with forks and knives. Who the fuck does that? They see gluten-free options, espressos, Golden Gate Park. What a load of shit. The Mets beat their ass very quickly, 3-0 series sweep, just to escape the shithole of a town. True thought, who the fuck would go to California and think, oh yeah, San Francisco, that's the city I want to go to. I'd fucking walk the 7 days that it takes to get to Los Angeles instead. Again, no Dave, fuck the Dodgers.
Oh, Dodgers rule. And you would walk to Los Angeles just to see them play to get away from the Giants. I would do the same thing. Damn, Michaela, you have some anger issues, I think, or something. Game 3. Or Series 3, sorry. A's at Brewers. Now, Soto, I'm going to start with you because this is your team, and I'm going to end with Yogi on this round. I think this is the matchup of the week. 2 seasoned teams, really, for the most part. You know, Ducati's, that 1.5 pitcher that we talk about. But, man, what a roster both teams have. You have to go to Milwaukee, so that might make it a little tougher. They're going to play small ball. They're going to play Billy ball. You know that already. What does Soto have to do on the mound, and what do the A's have to do to at least take 2 of 3 from the Brewers in Milwaukee? You're muted, bro.
My pitcher's just got to pitch good. That's really what it is. My pitcher has to pitch the way I've been building them. I've been building them to get ready for the postseason. And even Yogi said it, like 2 weeks back, that's it. This is playoff time for us. We got to win every single series, at least 2-1 from here on out, and let whatever's going to happen with the Brewers happen with the Brewers. And I don't even care that it's the Brewers. I don't care who we face after them or at the end. I really don't. We have to win every series, and it starts and stops with my pitcher. And I've been building him for the postseason, and my postseason started last week. That's basically it, man. I put it all on my pitcher. And I know it's a team game, and I know we got to have some hits, but I put it all on my pitcher.
Yeah, starting pitching is important in this league, though, so I don't disagree with you. Bullet, is this just shitty timing for the A's? Because if you guys can win 2 out of 3 from the Giants, and the A's lose 2 out of 3, we're gonna see some separation between the Mets and the A's. This is just shitty timing for them not to play the Brewers while they're tied with you guys in New York.
Yeah, it's bad timing, and the Brewers are home. That's a home series for them, correct?
Yeah, correct.
Yeah. The timing's bad, and the circumstances are even worse. Playing all 3 of those games on the road. Like I said, I'm hoping for a Brewers victory there, a series victory. They're definitely the better team. You can flip a coin and tell me who's better, us or the A's. So, I need the A's to lose. I think the Brewers are better. They're playing at home. So I think that series is going to be a series W for the Brewers, 2-1.
2-1.
I think Soto will throw in a good game in there. Yeah.
Yeah. Keith, what do you think is the most important factors for this game for each team?
I mean, this series is just a matter of which version of the A's defense shows up, because it seems like they're relatively sporadic. Not just talking about Soto, but just in general. The thing with the Brewers, you just got to keep them off the damn base paths, especially with just how the league is right now, because as some of you may know, I don't think all of you do, but as some of you may know, I've been keeping track week to week of like what the average number of runs scored per team per game is, and like number of hits. And last week was a season low in terms of runs scored. And what's an easy way to score a run is just get a bunch of hits and get on base. And of course, that's what the Brewers do well. So you just got to keep them off the base paths any way you can. But the problem is out defensing them is just almost impossible with Ducati's 1.12 ERA.
Wow.
Like, what the hell can you do against that? Yeah, this is a tough one for the A's. Although the one thing that they have the advantage on over the Brewers definitely is power, for sure. So if the A's can square up a couple, I think it's very doable that they can steal multiple wins this series. But of course, that is so tough against Ducati. So I mean, I see a Brewers series win. I see a path for an A's series win, but like I said, it's tough.
Yeah, Yogi, you got the last word on this. Same question I asked Soto. Basically, is what do you have to do to hold serve on your home court? The A's, if Soto's pitching well, they're hard. Like Keith said, they have power, but you guys play the ball. You've got people, have been increasing speed and bunting and things like that to help your style of play even more, getting people on base to get them around. But does that thin line of failure versus success come into play this weekend against the A's?
It's the series of the year up to this point by far. I think it's a huge series that, if, like I said, if the A's could sweep the series, they clamp it down to 2 games behind us.
Yeah.
Now we play the Mets the last week, and situationally that will be the game of the season. It all depends. But this is huge. Greg is 100% right. I started building us for playoffs 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I had to put a stop to it this week. Put things on my team we needed for this specific series, not the postseason. That's how important this series is to us. And it's even more important to Greg. He's got all eyes on this series. I know he has.
Yeah.
I know Greg.
No, hold on a minute, Yogi. Hold on. This is Ling Ling. Well, hold on a minute. Greg's a little busy right now. He's got his eyes on me right now. Well, he'll get his eyes on you later.
Okay, I'll wait for it.
Ling Ling lost her accent a little bit, I think.
Yeah, Greg knows what I'm talking about. Exactly.
All right, well,
that's my take.
That brings us to Ray's rant. And Michaela, what did Ray have to say about this A's and Brewers matchup here in Week 8?
I already gave y'all enough praise back during the Cards/Yanks rant. Don't expect me to give you more into this paragraph. You won your series against the Yanks. Congrats. But come on, you had to drop the ball game 2 and give them hope? Crush their dreams, ruin their nights, make them wish they weren't Yankee fans. Oh wait, they already do wish that. I feel like y'all just dropped a game to fuck over the bettors that were inside your casinos going for these 3-0 sweep, and you would be able to keep all the fucking money. Luckily, y'all are in the mob instead of the MLB. Godfather might not punish you, but you are walking into Milwaukee, baby. The last time we met, it was just like singing the Jackson 5 for us, because beating y'all was just like ABC. As easy as 1, 2, 3. So simple as do, re, mi, ABC. 1, 2, 3, Brew Crew fucked y'all. I hope Dave sings that part. It looks like history is just going to repeat itself. Beard, no beard, just for men, doesn't matter. The Brewers are the only team without double-digit losses now in the mob, with an impressive 16 wins. We would look to get closer to breaking 20 in the W column. So winning 3 against you once more would be like listening to Michael Jackson, because damn, we just don't stop till we get enough. Milwaukee 3-0's the A's and sends them home with 3 L's lined up in a row like one of their slot machines.
Ooh, ouch. 3 L's instead of 3 7s. By the way, I forgot to mention, They've got Bullet. You thought it was bad, Giants and Mets. Brewers and A's 30-13 in favor of the Brewers, more than doubled up. Brewers at home. Maybe not quite as surprising as the Giants one, but still, that's a pretty wide fucking gap, I think.
Yeah, that is a wide gap. Super wide.
We like narrow gaps. We like narrow. Yeah, baby. You know, we like them narrow. We don't like them wide gaps like that, baby.
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 All right, that brings us to the last series of the week, Orioles and Cubs. Yogi, I'm going to start with you on this one. I don't even know what to say about the Orioles anymore. I just honestly, I mean, but other than that, other than hoping statistically, percentage wise that we're finally due, what the fuck else is going to happen? I think I see Chicago taking 2 out of 3 if we're lucky. Like, if we're lucky, we'll win 1. That's how I'm feeling about the Orioles right now. What do you think?
That Cubbies lineup when you're facing them and they're at bat, it's formidable. I mean, every time you look around, it's somebody that can get a hit, get a key base hit in a clutch situation, even down to their AI players do it. They're a tough team to get around. Y'all are so due. I mean, my gut tells me to bet on y'all because you're overdue. I thought for sure y'all were coming out of your slump against us, and we would get behind and couldn't catch up. But we got through it 3 games again. I mean, how many series can y'all have a 3-game slump?
Well, apparently at least 3.
And again. Yeah, at least 3.
That's unbelievable.
I'm torn on this.
Yeah.
The Cubs are a formidable team. They deserve to be where they are for a reason, but God, y'all are due to come out.
Yeah, I hope so. But Keith, I mean, I just have this bad feeling it's going to come down to Cubs and Cards, these last couple weeks, or at least the last week when they play each other. The Orioles struggling just to stay ahead of the Yankees and not make the toilet bowl, whatever Mike All called that series. Do the Orioles have a chance at all this weekend?
I mean, never say never. That's why we play the games.
Is there also a chance that I will grow a full head of hair this weekend?
Right, right, exactly. Yeah, that's like I was about to say. It seems bleak. I know Yogi mentioned that even like the Cubs AI players can clutch up every now and then. Yeah, the current number 1 in batting average in the league is a Cubs AI player. So there you go.
Great. So not only do you have to worry about the humans, we got to worry about their fucking AIs too. That's awesome.
Well, right. I mean, it's crazy how this game works sometimes. But yeah, I mean, with Nate Hall pitching as well as he has this season, I already said he's in my top 2 for pitchers this season. He is very consistent, arguably the most consistent in the league, up there with, I'd say, with Ducati.
Yeah.
But
Soto,
it's just tough. That and the Cubs, they're actually, I mean, they're sneakily maybe the best offensive team in the league this season as far as hits and runs scored. So, I mean, you just got to keep them off the base paths and then see what you can do against Nate. But yeah, it's kind of bleak for y'all this week. I'm not going to lie.
Soto, I know you've been down on the Orioles a lot, but, kind of piggybacking on what Keith just said, Yogi mentioned earlier, Lisa's been pitching well. We just can't score any runs. Is there a scenario where we can actually, the universe, all everything aligns and Lisa pitches well the same time we can score a lot of runs this weekend?
Greg has picked you guys 2 times in the last 2 weeks, and it's just like, I don't think he could do it again. I don't think he's going to do it again. I think he went ahead and picked up the Cubs because I just don't see you guys not hitting, and you're going to face Nate, which is one of the best, if not the best pitcher in the league right now. He's hot. Not only on the mound, but he's just hot. And he's got a sexy voice. And, I just don't see, even with Lisa pitching, I just don't know. I mean, the bats, you said it early in the show. You can't even score 3 runs in any game. 2 runs is hard sometimes. I can't. And this week, I think Greg's not going with the Orioles. He's going with the Cubs.
Yeah, maybe that'll be...
This is Jennifer, by the way.
Oh, hi, Jennifer. Dude, Soto's got a whole booth full of people over there. Bullet, you got the last word on this one. Cubs 30-14 in the series pick'em, so very similar to the A's and the Mets. Did I even mention the Cardinals Yankees ones earlier? Oh yeah, that's right. Leathers said it.
Yep.
I don't even know what else to say, bro. I'm flabbergasted at how bad we are, especially the last few weeks. And I think Nate and Ducati are 1-2 with Soto probably being third pitching wise in the league. So do the Orioles have an out here, bro, at all?
Probably not. I think this series is the most straightforward one of the week.
Yeah.
I think both teams are going in opposite directions. On top of that, you have the Cubs at home for this series, so I think this is clearly a Cubs 2-win minimum series, given that.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that. Just to recap real quick: Cards 28-16 over the Yankees in the series pick'ems. Giants 29, Mets 15, Brewers 30, A's 13, and Cubs 30, Baltimore 14. Michaela seems to not want to read this last bullet point or this last rant from Ray, which is going to make it even that much more fun to listen to. So, Michaela, what did Ray write about the Orioles and the Cubs?
Oh boy, I have been so excited to watch Mob Baseball. It's about 9:35 p.m. and it should be the nightcap game. I don't even know who's playing, but it sure is going to be an absolute blast. On second thought, I just saw who was supposed to be playing. I'd rather just go to bed and sleep. An O's Cubs series earlier this season, electric. Series of the week, Battle of Titans. Now it's an alternative to taking melatonin if you can't fall asleep. O's couldn't figure out how to work their bats again for the second consecutive week and got swept again. They just had a glimmer of hope in Game 2 when they tied it up in the bottom of the 8th against the Brewers, just for Del Rote crushed their spirits with a 2-run homer at the very next inning. We can't even give them credit for only holding the Brewers 7 runs the entire series. That's the Milwaukee way, and it's damn sure working for them if they got 16 fucking wins and 5 losses. The O's have lost their identity since losing in the playoffs last season. Speaking of lost identities and losing in the playoffs, the Chicago Cubs. Easy win, Game 1. Nate looks great. Leather's hitting phenomenally. Even Nate's wife gets 2 hits and a double. Games 2 and 3, well, at least Leathers was still hitting the ball. James Stroll made them look like fucking fools and decided to take that W flag and wipe their ass with it. The masterclass from Bruce Roberson in Game 2 will never be forgotten, just like the memory of him. Chicago had no answer for him, and absolutely no answer for the solo run the people of restricted growth put up in Game 3.
Restricted growth.
Oh my
Get your
God,
fucking hands off our playbook, San Fran. Here's a chance though for either team. Can the O's find their way back in the W column because they finally got Dave to think about the team rather than himself, or do the Cubs once again rally back from a devastating series loss and realize Michaela is the damn problem, bench her, and find their winning blaze? Kidding, Michaela. They should cut you instead. If anything, I'm going to cut myself at the end of the season. My guess, the O's will find their way back into the W column, but only once. Cubs take the series 2-1, and the OG division starts looking the complete opposite than what everyone expected before this season started.
Yeah, the complete opposite. You know what? As much as I hate to say it, I don't fucking disagree with that at all. The fucking Orioles have been terrible, and yes, we were already 17 minutes over. We've only got one segment left, but
thanks, Greg. Greg, you owe me 500 points.
With the restricted size people from San
What
Francisco.
the hell?
Oh my God. Greg hijacked us tonight. Put us over. He hijacked us.
Hey, fuck it. Somebody hijacked his house. You got the one guy, the Jennifer chick, some singing.
He's got a
people.
recording studio in his house now.
Apparently.
He's
Fuck.
loaded with people.
All right, well, that's going to bring up the last segment. By the way, I don't disagree with any of that. I wish we were better. And, I think the last line that Michaela read there was really it. It's the standings are literally going to be the upside down opposite of what people thought they were going to be.
You know what, Dave? This is Karen, and you need to get your priorities right, okay? You need to get your priorities right. This is Karen. You need to get your priorities right, and you need to start winning, okay?
Hey, there's no Karens allowed in this league, Karen.
Eagle. Hello. Wait a minute. This is Karen. You need to fire Eagle, and you need to start winning some games, okay? This is Karen. I'm out.
Okay, fuck off, Karen.
HOA president.
Yeah, I thought she was from HR. Karen, was that Karen from HR?
Oh God,
Bullet, did that voice sound familiar to you?
Yes, I
Yeah,
like
sounded like my HR rep for sure.
Yes, I fired 10 days ago.
Okay.
Typical Karen.
All right.
Typical Karen to go after the manager.
Special
14 years means nothing to me.
Special thanks to Michaela for reading
That's
all
true.
of Ray's rants. Thank you, Michaela. All right, I know you see a black screen. That's just because I'm getting the other things ready. Let's talk awards for week 7, and everybody, like, we had a nice little rally there at the end. We got to 40 something. 44. So that was great. Karen from HR was epic, says Doug Day.
She voted.
All right, we're gonna start with team of the week. Came down.
You're fired too, Doug. Yeah, fuck you.
And the 4 nominees were the Athletics, the Brewers,
No
the Giants,
severance.
and the Mets.
Doug. No severance, no progression. Get out of here.
Oh my God, Annie Beaverhausen, how much did you guys bet, and how much did you win on the over? Holy fuck! Everybody's congratulating.
Team thing,
people.
got it.
Holy
Team thing.
fuck! All right, A's, Brewers, Giants, Mets. I'm just gonna ask one of you for each one. Bullet, I'll start with you. The only team that swept were the Brewers. A's beat the Yankees 2-1. Giants beat the Cubs 2-1, and the Mets beat the Cards 2-1. Do you remember who you voted for?
I don't, but the Brewers should win that one.
I think the Brewers should win. Well, let's find out right now.
Yeah.
The Week 7 team of the week is... It is the Brewers. Swept Baltimore, outscored them 7-2, and widened their division lead. So congrats to the Brewers. It's a half point for Yogi to pass out to somebody next week or keep it all to himself.
Wah. Brewers. Ha, Brewers. Ha, whatever.
Good God.
Week 7 player of the week. Yogi, I'll go to you on this one. It was Albert Begin, Bob Funk, Bumpy Johnson, Bruce Roberson, David Leathers, and Calvin Klein. I can't see all the stats, but do you remember who you voted for?
I think it was David Leathers. I think he was just ahead of the others.
Okay.
I mean, they all had great weeks.
Ugh, yuck.
Hold on, I want to make sure. Oh, I got these out of order, so hold on a second. Sorry, my bad. Okay.
All right.
All right. Your Week 7 player of the week is... Oh, fuck. I forgot the drum roll. This is why we need Ray here.
Yep.
David Leathers by a landslide, actually. Holy shit. 78.6%. Looks like Albert Begin and Bob Funk got some votes. Robo got a couple. Bumpy got 1. And poor Calvin Klein.
No one voted for
Nobody
me.
voted for
Bruh,
Calvin
come
Klein.
on.
Nobody. You didn't. Michaela didn't even vote for you. Ooh.
Damn, Michaela.
You're
Damn.
the player of the
Why-
week of
why-
your life.
Why would she
Piece.
vote for
Okay.
a Cardinal? Why would she vote for a
Oh,
Cardinal?
that's a good
never
point.
happened.
I mean, it's
I'd
not like
vote for my own teammate.
it's not like you're her boyfriend or anything.
Right. Mhm.
Keith, since I have you here, pitcher of the week. It was Chris Lee, Ducati, Soto, and Nate Hall. All were pretty good. Who'd you vote for?
Gotta go Ducati. I feel like that's a no-brainer almost.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's take a look here and see who is the winner for Week 7 pitcher of the week. Whoever hit the drum roll prematurely, but you can hit it again if. Pitcher of the week is not showing up. Oh, you know why? Because I have them out of order. There you go. Ducati. Holy shit, 83%. That's wild. Wow. Okay. Soto finished
0
second.
runs.
Nate third,
No
and
strikeouts.
Chris Lee fourth. I'm just gonna clear all these because I have these all out of order, so I don't know what the fuck is gonna.
Hi, this is Yogi number 2. I think Ducati should have won that.
This is Yogi number 2.
I'm being replaced. There's the AI Yogi.
AI Yogi in the house. Hey, AI Yogi, while I have you here, Web Gem of the Week, there was a lot. Do you remember who you voted for? It was like Adam Williams, the Brewers were on there, Robo, Britton, Delaney, Lisa, Michaela, and Nate Hall.
Yeah, whatever my team did, that's what I voted for.
So Doug Britton probably. All right, let's find out who is your Week
Yes.
7 Web Gem of the Week. It is Michaela. Let me see how close that was. Michaela got 15 votes. The Brewers got 12. And then it looks like Lisa got 4 and Robo got 4. So, Michaela, she's on the air right now. How do you feel? You won an award. Is that the first time you've won something?
Yeah.
I mean, like ever in your whole life?
Jesus.
Yeah.
What the hell did she do?
It's not like I won, an award, a couple awards back in AACL.
Oh,
But
that's
I guess that doesn't exist
so
anymore.
last year. That was so last year. Anyway, congrats on that. That'll bring us to play of the week and back to.
Wait a minute. Did you miss something? Of course, Michaela's won something. She won Keith a long time ago. What's going on here? These new women, these new Gen Z women, I swear.
Thank you, Jennifer, Karen, whatever the fuck.
Karen, get it right, fucker.
I don't even know where we're at. Play of the week, I guess. Play of the week. Let's go. Who did I start with? I don't know who the fuck I'm at. Yogi.
Player of the week.
No, we already did
That
player.
was Web.
We did player.
Yeah, I got
play of the week. The Cardinals. The on deck hitting Bob Funk in the dick. Clams admitting on air that she misses Nate. Freddie with the bat flip and kissing his bat to give in the top of the 11th to give the Cards the lead and winning run. Nate jinxes Soto's no hitter. The pitch after bringing it up on broadcast. And Rob Forker hits a would-be home run that goes foul by 0.9 feet. Yogi, do you remember who you voted for?
Who's on the Brewers?
Nobody.
I think I went with Freddie, because it was a huge home run for them.
All right, let's see who won Week 7 play of the week.
I think I voted for the dick hitter.
Yeah, that was a possibility.
It is Freddie. Second was Bob Funk getting hit in the dick by the on-deck batter.
Yeah.
And Nate jinxing Soto's
How
no
did that not win? How did that not win and getting Bob Funk hitting the dick? That was fantastic.
That was good. Nate jinxing Soto's no finished third. And poor Clams admitting on the other she misses Nate got 1 vote. It's probably Nate.
What you should have
probably
there.
Nate.
Can I ask a question?
Who was it?
Nate jinxing Soto would have won. Does Nate get the points or does Soto get the points?
Nate.
That's what I'm getting ready to say. They should have done it differently.
Nate would have got the points
Greg.
because he's the one who did it. That's why. So whoever's capitalized. So the Bob, it would have been Bob Funk, would have been Clams, it would have been Freddie, Nate, and Rob.
Unbelievable.
If they'd have put on here Soto's non-confrontational response to Nate's jinxing his no-hitter, might have gotten Greg points.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, okay. Nate's a great pitcher. Terrible person, but a great pitcher.
Yes.
Who's the one that voted for Clams?
I'm gonna have to look it up. I'll look it up here in a minute.
Ray.
I was gonna say if it's Ray.
It has to be Ray, right?
All right. Here's the one thing I'm gonna go to everybody on because this was the tightest race by far. This was performance of the week. This is the last award. It was Blitzkrieg going 2 for 4 with a home run, 4 ribbies, a run, and player of the game. Robo 3 for 4, a double, 4 RBIs, 1 run, and player of the game. Bumpy Johnson 3 for 4 with 3 doubles and 2 RBIs. David Leathers 2 for 4, 2 home runs, 3 RBIs, and 2 runs. Ducati 7 innings pitched, 4 hits, no runs, 12 Ks, no walks, a win, and player of the game. And then Soto 7 innings pitched, 1 hit, no earned runs, 12 Ks also, but 4 walks,
This is
win, and
player of the
game.
week or play of the week?
This is performance of the week. So this is
Performance
of the week.
Performance of the week
Is one single performance in a game that gets you this award. So
One game.
So
Yeah.
Soto would.
Performance of the week.
Yeah. So Soto, I'll start with you. Who did you vote for yourself?
I don't think I did. But I could have, but I don't think I did.
You don't remember who you voted for?
I really don't.
Okay. Anybody remember? I'm not even going to go around the horn. Just if you.
I definitely voted for Leathers.
I did too.
2 homers.
Lack of offense.
2 homers.
That was huge.
I would have done the same thing.
Well, I'm going to.
I voted for.
Go ahead.
Well, now hold on a second. I voted for Robo just because. I mean, not gonna lie, statistically going into that week, Robo was probably in the bottom 5 worst human hitters in the league, and he basically almost carried that team to a win.
True. Yeah.
So
I don't remember.
To me, I went Robo.
Well, I'm going to tell you guys this real quick. All 6 got votes. The first place, the winner, received 11 votes. Second place was 10, and third place was 8, and fourth place was 7. That's how tight this race was. So with no further ado, your Week 7 Mob Performance of the Week is it's like Excalibur music or something. I don't know what that's about. It is Ducati. Ducati beats Soto by a single vote and a couple votes ahead of Leathers, and Leathers 1 vote ahead of Robo. That's how tight this race was. A single vote. Unbelievable. Thanks for not voting for me. Yogi says Michael. So that's it. That's it for the awards, and I think that's it for the show. Thank God. Oh, look at that. We're almost at 2 hours. It'll be 1 more minute. Final thoughts here. Yogi, I'm going to start with you. It's week 8. A lot of crazy series.
We hit the over.
Make it official. We hit the over.
We love the over.
Yogi, week 8. Your final thoughts here as we fucking get ready to start playing tomorrow evening.
All the matchups are very meaningful, but they should be this time of year. I mean, it's show up and show out, or get your stuff ready, pack up for the end of the season.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's a lot of games with a lot on the line.
Yep. Keith, your final thoughts?
Yeah, I'm ready for another great week of mob action, and of course, as always, fuck the Cubs.
Michaela, do you have any final thoughts?
Ooh.
Be a great week and fuck the Cards.
I kind of thought that's where that was going. Bullet, your final thoughts here as we go into week 8.
I think we're going to start to see some separation in the standings this week. If the teams that are supposed to win each of those series actually win them,
right,
we'll start to see some actual separation and start to get a better idea of how the playoffs are going to look.
Yep. I don't disagree. Greg, Karen, Jennifer, and the whole band over there in Savannah, what are your final thoughts?
My final thoughts, Steve, is that Athletics are going to take care of business and win the series. You know, it's like a movie trailer. That's what's coming this weekend. It's like a movie trailer. The Athletics and the Brewers, and the Athletics are going to come on top. We're gonna shrink that lead down. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, is it in Savannah?
Got the whole music.
This is your movie trailer guy. Right here.
He's got the whole fucking movie trailer going.
Oh, God.
Fuck.
Jesus.
Oh, fuck. What a show. What a fucking...
Who put him on the panel? Panel?
I don't know. But hey, we're only... By the way, we're only 31 minutes over. So it was pretty close. It was pretty close.
We've done great.
All right,
hey,
folks.
Baby, don't worry. We're only 31 minutes over, baby. It's only 31 minutes. You could take all of it. Don't worry about it, honey.
Oh, my God, dude.
Don't worry about it. You can take all 31 minutes of it.
All right. Now, that note, that's a wrap.
Here in the MLB. We don't go short here.
We don't go short here. That's for sure. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. I still see Nate, Michael, Doug Day, Gunny, Annie. Who else is in here? Freddie, what's up, buddy? Freddie, you ever gonna come sing for us again, bro? Is that ever gonna happen again? You need to record that shit if you're not. Who else? Leathers is still in the house. And who else do I see? Clams and Ray, Crazy Canuck, Twin Screw, Bullet, of course, and Pain in My Ass. That looks like about everybody that's still here. So thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. We'll be back tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern, as I believe it was the Cards, right? Cards Yankees starting things off. So we'll see you tomorrow night. Stay safe, stay warm, and good night now.